Hey everyone, hope you all are doing great. So today I'm gonna start a series in which I'm going to talk about 6 things that I have learned in my 6 month of naturally curly hair journey. So I'm gonna mention this first, that I am on my 7th month of this natural hair journey, and I'm going to share my experience and all the things that I have learned in this 6 month of the journey. And if you are a curly head or a newbie, I hope it would help you. And if you are a curly head, make sure to subscribe down below because I make curly hair related videos. First episode is going to be prepare yourself mentally. So if you have prepared yourself mentally to do something, you are going to achieve it. So it is very important to prepare yourself mentally at the very beginning of the stage. So first, start simple but start. What I meant from this is, when you are a newbie and you are researching a lot about curly hair and curly girl method, you find a lot of things and it can be overwhelming and confusing. You see a lot of products, a lot of techniques, a lot of new terms which can overwhelm you and you might feel lost in the process. So you might not start from the fear that you will get lost or you don't understand this, but my take would be, start simple but at least start your journey. Don't get lost in the process, just start. If you are a newbie or a beginner, you can check out my beginner's routine video in which I have made a simplified version of curly hair routine which might help you as a beginner, and I have tried to cover up curly girl method in that whole video and everything, so you can check it out. It will be in the iCard above or here. So you just need to start, do your own research, do the trial and error, and first of all, do not buy all the products you see in the internet. Like, just start simple, at least just buy any one styling product and just start doing it. And I have shown everything, you can check it out. Just don't overboard with the products, like I need this and need this. You don't need so many products, especially in the beginning when you are learning. You are going to get confused, so start with minimum products when you are starting out. Otherwise, it is going to be confusing. Be a smart buyer. Second would be self-acceptance. So why would I say self-acceptance? Because it's just not a hairstyle. It is more of a self-acceptance journey. You are accepting your natural self, maybe after heat damage, maybe I don't know what, but accepting your natural self is more of a bigger thing in this journey. So there are two categories of people who are in transitioning. First would be the person who had their natural hair for the longest. They didn't straight their hair, nothing. They had their natural hair. They just didn't knew about the CGM and they got to know about that and now following the CGM and embracing their natural. So if the second category of the people are the ones who had heat damage, used to straight their hair, chemically straight their hair, used to straight their hair regularly. So this there are two categories according to me, embracing their natural. So if you fall under the second category, the journey is going to be tough, because I'm going to talk about from my experience side, so I'm not going to generalize anyone. So little bit of a backstory. When I was like in my high school in 2014, I got my first smoothing treatment on my brother's wedding, because I wanted to look good and had a manageable hair which was at least also presentable for a wedding and everything. But at back then I had like obviously curly hair, but I didn't knew what to do with this, so it would look like a cotton candy, like a puffed hair. So that was not like presentable at all, especially for weddings and all. So it was more of a started like an insecurity about my natural hair. Like I didn't knew what to do back then, which led to straightening my hair regularly just to be more presentable and look good. Like, I don't know if you are getting what I'm trying to say, but there is a part of insecurity which led to the constant straightening of my hair throughout the like 6 years of my life. So I just wanted to say that according to me, there is an insecurity about our natural hair, or the lack of awareness of the natural curly hair, that we tend to go for straightening our hair because we don't know what to do with it. So when you think of going natural, like transitioning from like straightening your hair to going natural, all the insecurities that you had are going to come back. Are going to come back, and you are going to think that what people would think, like we had straight hair for so long, now we are transitioning, lot of things. So that can be real challenging for few of the people who are transitioning from heat damage, because you had your straight hair for so long that it would tempt you in the process that should I go back to straightening my hair? No. So yeah, it is going to be a little bit tough for the second. So it's going to be a little bit tough for the second category people, because transitioning your like hair texture, your hair pattern totally can be very much like tough, but at the same time it will be empowering. So it's more than a hairstyle to me, it's more of a self-acceptance journey, that even after having straight hair for so many years, I'm here to accept my natural hair the way I was born, and I'm going to embrace it no matter what, and I'm not going to fall into the trap of my straightener. So I've just packed my straightener and dryer and kept it in a box and put it away, and I haven't seen my straightener in like 5 or 6 months. So don't straight it, no matter how tempting that old photos might look, just don't. So it's more of a self-acceptance journey than a hairstyle, for me at least. So just keep it in mind when you are starting out this journey, that you are learning something from this. Okay, so third is comparison. So as human beings, we tend to compare ourselves no matter what, be it body, hair, skin. We are constantly comparing us to every other person we see on the internet. So like I also compare myself, like I'm also human, but my suggestion would be, do not compare yourself to others. You should motivate yourself by seeing others. What I meant to say is, when we are seeing other influencers or other curly head or anyone, be it fitness or anything, rather than being jealous or being comparing ourselves with them, we should get motivated from their journey and learn what they have experienced, learn from their journey, learn from their experience what they are saying. Maybe like we look up to other people's hair, body, skin. Maybe there are people who are looking up to us and embracing and thinking, what if we had their hair, we had their skin, we had their body. So don't compare yourself to anyone. I just want to say that don't compare yourself to anyone. Everyone's hair journey, body journey, any journey is different than yours. So don't compare your hair with anyone else's hair, or you are going to end up in a toxic mental health. So don't compare yourself. Get motivated from their experience, learn from their experience what they are saying, and support each other and get motivated from them, rather than getting jealous and comparing yourself every time. If you are someone who doesn't compare themselves with anyone, that's the best thing you do. And then the last is patience and experiment. So remember, experiment is the key with a lot of patience. Remember, experiment is the key with a lot of patience. If you don't have patience, you are not going to get good results easily. Why? Because if you are a person like me who is recovering from a heat damage of so many years, and you think that you are going to get healthy natural hair in a month or two, you are not going to get that. I am telling you, it's not going to happen in a month or two. You have to at least give it a 6 to 7 months. I got my first ever best wash day, shiny hair, protein, moisture, balanced hair, after 6 months of this journey. So you are not going to get healthy hair in a month or two. So don't get discouraged or just think, oh my god, mere se nahi hoga, 2 mahine ho gaye, I'm doing this, but I'm not seeing any results. No, if you have 10 years of damage, heat damage, chemically damage, it's not going to get repaired in a month. How can you think so? 10 साल का damage 1 महीने में खत्म हो जाएगा, जादू थोड़ी है. So you have to experiment a lot, a lot. There are so many influencers, be it curly hair or any influencer. They are going to tell you techniques, all the products they are using, but it is not necessary that that technique is going to work for you. I can show you my routine, my current wash routine, which I follow, which products I use, what technique I follow, but it's not necessary that it is going to work for you. You have to experiment and see what works for your hair. Your hair is different from my hair, so your hair needs is also different from my hair needs. So you need to experiment a lot and see what works for your hair. I'm not saying that our routines are bad or anything, or any other influencers routine you should not follow. No, you have to learn from them also. You have to see what are the different techniques are there in the community, or what are the different products that are available, and then you have to research a lot, what product works for your hair type and what techniques are there which you can experiment. You have to experiment a lot to find out your routine. Finally after 6 months I have a routine. You can check out my current routine here. So till 6 months I didn't have any routine. I used to experiment. Be it technique, be it product, I used to experiment a lot and I didn't have any fixed routine. So after finally 6 months, I have a routine and I'm really happy about it. So you have to give it time and you have to experiment a lot. So just don't expect that you are going to get healthy hair in a month or two, because that's not going to happen. That's the truth. You have to give it at least 6 to 7 months. Like, believe me, after 6 months you are going to learn so much about your hair, so much. You will be able to tell protein moisture imbalance, what product works for you, what doesn't work for you. You are going to be an expert. So don't stop your research, don't stop experimenting, and be patient. If you are not a patient, if you are not someone who has patience, I don't know what to tell you, because it's going to take time. And thank God I started my journey in the beginning of the lockdown only, so I was in my home only, so I got a really good chance to experiment and do a lot of trial and error. So yeah, and I want to also mention that you are going to get several failed wash days. Like, you are going to get more failed wash days than best wash days. Like, if I had 50 failed wash days, I only had 10 good wash days in my 6 months of the journey. So you are going to end up with so many failed wash days, but less of a best wash days, your good wash days. So the key is to experiment. What you did on that wash day that went wrong, just don't do it. Play with the quantity of the products. Play with the techniques. Do dam styling, wet styling, upside styling, upright styling. There are a lot of techniques. Just experiment and you will find the answer what your hair needs and what suits your hair. And still, after 6 months, I also get failed wash days. So don't think कि 6 महीने बाद it's going to be a magic. No, you have to learn after 6 to 7 months also. But it would be a better off journey after this, because no matter how much failed wash days you are going to get after 6 to 7 months, you are not going to get bother from that. Believe me, earlier I used to crave about a lot, like, oh my god, my hair is not looking good, this is a failed wash day. I used to cry a lot. But now if I had a failed wash day, I don't cry at all. I know I can fix it on my next wash days, because I know what to do now, what my hair needs, what technique should I follow and everything. So believe me, after 6 months the journey is going to get better, but you'll also get failed wash days after 6-7 months. So you have to experiment and be patient. And also, no matter how many failed wash days you are getting, keep on going, because in the end it will be worth it. And just talk to other curly head influencers or people who already have curly hair around you and ask them what they do, what techniques they follow, what work for them. Try to talk to them. They really help you. You can also ask me in the comments below or DM me on Instagram. I'm always replying everyone. Also, one more point, people around you are going to pull you down. They are going to tell you, you look so good in your straight hair, why are you doing this, this doesn't look good, I like your straight hair, and all of this thing. But in the end, you have to remember why you started. It's a self-acceptance journey more than a hairstyle. So you are not going to stop even after people are telling you that you look good with your straight hair. Obviously, in the end, it's your choice to go natural or not. But if you are really dedicated going natural, then I would tell you, people around you, even my family and friends, especially in the beginning, told me that you look so bad, your straight hair was so good, why are you doing this, this is not necessary, how will you go out like this, blah blah blah. But in the end, I knew it's my decision, my hair, and it's my self-acceptance journey. No one else is going to say anything about it. Like, they are obviously saying what they want, but in the end, it's my decision what to do. So don't lose hope. You are going to get through it. It's just experiment a lot, research a lot, try and error everything. Like, just don't stop. Okay, so remember to start simple, but start. Second, don't compare yourself. Third, it's a self-acceptance journey more than a hairstyle. Fourth, patience and experiment is the key. And don't stop. Be consistent with your journey. Be consistent with your routine and everything. So yeah, that's all for today's video. Hope you learned something, and if you are a newbie, hope it would help you. And you can check out my previous videos up here. And till then, bye.